This is Phil from the audiocurve.com here with Yi from Pepper here on tour in Austin, Texas.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for taking the time.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
No worries.
See, it looks like you're having a good dinner there. You're getting some good Austin food.
Yep. Always, it's one of the things to look forward to when you come to Stubbs is their fine barbecue. But I heard they had smoked chicken tacos for lunch and they don't have it for dinner anymore. So that was kind of a bummer.
That is kind of a bummer.
Yeah,
but you can get tacos anywhere in Texas, even after the show.
Yeah.
At like midnight.
That's true.
It's a great thing about Austin.
It is quite popular, that old Mexican food, right?
Absolutely. All right, so we're here about, say, halfway through the Last Calls and Liabilities tour.
Yeah, actually even a little more. We're kind of hitting the home stretch. Last week's pretty much the last week of it. So
yep.
Doing tonight in Austin and a couple more dates in Texas, and then heading west to Denver, and then all the West Coast.
Yeah.
So.
And then I see you're going to South America for a couple dates.
Yeah.
So that was actually something I wanted to ask you. I know a lot of bands have started to kind of really recognize the need to go to South America. I know your good buddies in 311. They started going to South America. I think they're going again there, and then you guys.
Just recently, I think they started going down there in the last few years, right?
Yep. And so now, and then these couple dates, which I think is in November, right? You guys are going there.
And one of them, the Brazil date, 311's on that same day as us.
Oh, great!
So yeah,
get to hang out with your buddies.
Yeah, kind of a little irony there, but.
So is there anything is there that made you guys want to go there? Obviously a lot of bands are doing it.
Well, we've seriously been getting hit up for like the last, it's a great thing about the internet, of course. For the last 3 years solidly, just people like mainly Brazil, people you guys gotta come down here, you guys gotta come down here. We're kind of it was kind of an overwhelming thing, you know what I mean? We're like, that's so crazy, all these people know about us down there, and it's a trip. And so finally we're lucky enough to get on these festivals, and I mean, not only is the fact that we're going down to South America for the first time exciting, but both the festivals were playing the same day that Faith No More is headlining.
Oh, wow.
And the Brazil festival has Primus on the same day as us.
That's right, they're back together.
Stone Temple Pilots, Alice in Chains. So our friends in Simple Plan are going to be playing the same stage as us in Brazil. So it's I don't know. I think I'm more just excited to go down there as a music fan, as opposed to a musician.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. And then after that, you guys get to go home for a couple days, right?
Yeah.
So that must be real exciting.
Yep, we're gonna do 3 shows back in Hawaii. 2 of them with Sublime Rome and Iration. And then the hometown show in Kona with us and Iration, which is kind of cool because both of us being from Big Island, so it's kind of this cool little homecoming thing we're doing. So.
And it's right before Thanksgiving, so do you get to stay home for a little while after? Or?
Yeah, we're pretty much the next concentration for us is going to be making the next record.
Okay.
So after kind of we've been writing and that's kind of with the EP we put out last year, the Stitches EP. Go get that, Stitches on Law Records. But we actually went into that with the intention of making a record, and just kind of got to a point where we were not ready.
Yeah.
And we didn't want to kind of put something out half-assed. So kind of how everything we do happens, real organically, you know what I mean? It's okay, we're going to try to do this, but okay, it doesn't really seem like it's flowing, so, we kind of revert our goal or whatever, so, so we went in, but the handful of songs that did end up on the EP, we felt so strongly about, and we're so happy to have recorded them and just listening to them. We're like, this is some of the best stuff we've done in the last handful of years, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we're like, it definitely deserves to see the light of day instead of kind of making everyone wait, including ourselves. It's always so good to have new songs in the lineup that people can listen to and you can play live and people are familiar with them, you know what I mean? Instead of playing a brand new song, it's like, with playing brand new songs, there's a mental thing inside your head you gotta prepare for that. Basically, the people are going to stop evoking so much energy because they kind of stop and oh, what's this? I'm going to check it out. It's not a bad thing.
Right.
But if you're playing I don't know, for instance, say we play Ashes or something, you know, everyone's going crazy and we play a new song and everyone's kind of like, oh wow, they kind of just sit there and soak it all in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
yeah.
it's like one of those things where, so yeah, so we're stoked to put those songs out and yeah, we're excited for the next record. We're gonna start recording it right after the beginning of the year.
Great. Well, you covered like a lot of my questions right there. That's great because I know obviously a lot of people want to know. And also too, so I know you guys got the live DVD, the live CD. You guys have done a lot as far as, and then you guys were on the cruise with 311 last year.
Yep.
They just announced that they're doing one, I think in March again. Oh, I don't know.
No, it's in May.
It's in May. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I'm so bummed though because it's like I don't think they're not going to take the same lineup as last year.
They're not.
Obviously. Okay. Yeah. Which of course I don't blame them, but it sucks because this year they're doing 2 days on land.
Right.
Instead of last year's just the 1 day, you know what I mean? And it's like,
yeah.
I was like, I wish I would have.
That's what I wanted to know because I know a lot of fans, you know, shared fans between you guys wanted to know if you guys were going to be on the cruise.
Yeah.
Again.
I don't know for sure, so don't quote me on
okay,
it.
So
but if I was to make an educated guess, I would probably say we won't be on it this year.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll definitely keep our eyes out for that because that would be really cool.
Yeah.
As far as bands go, is there a favorite band that you'd say up until this time a favorite band that you've ever toured with?
I don't know. So that's a tough question.
Kind of hard.
Yeah, it's like I mean.
Name your favorite child.
We've been. I know, right? We've been so lucky where we haven't had like sometimes you hear those nightmare experiences some bands have.
Yeah.
Like, oh God, we went out with this band and it was a nightmare. We didn't get along, like this and that or whatever. We've never had anything close to that. It's like we've always gotten along really good with everyone we've toured with and whatnot. So I mean, I guess I could say probably I'd have to go with the band we've probably toured with the most as a whole. Would be Slightly Stupid.
Yeah. Nice.
Because we've been, we started touring with them in like 2002.
Oh wow.
When we were playing the inside of Stubbs.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Playing like 300 seat like bars in a sense. So
yeah. That's a great camp. I love those guys, and they're big. Well, they're not necessarily from Hawaii, but they're big surfer, but Buttes.
Yeah, I mean they're from San Diego. You know what I mean? It's like that's pretty much like our second home because that's where we first moved to when we moved from Hawaii.
Yep.
Was San Diego, so there's a lot of parallels there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's real centered around beach culture. You know?
Yeah. Is there any band that you haven't toured with yet that would be just a privilege to tour with them?
Atmosphere. I really like to tour with Atmosphere. We did a few weeks of the Warped Tour in '03 when he was on it. So, but I'd like to do like a tour like this with him. I think that'd be really cool. I just recently saw him actually in LA. The guy's just like.
The Family Values Tour, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Amazing tour, sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. That guy, he never ceases to amaze me. Like, he's a lyrical madman.
Right, yeah.
And so he played at the Greek Theater in LA, and it was like, I don't know, it was like a little over 5,000 people there or something. And he just like has the crowd in the palm of his hands. You know what I mean? It's like he just owns it super hard. So, him, Arctic Monkeys.
Yeah.
Would be a good one. Let's see, maybe one more of these three. I'd even like, well, this is kind of like the dream tour, but no doubt would be epic for us.
I think they just announced they pushed their album back. So, which really sucks.
How long have they been working on it? For a long time, huh?
Yeah, I don't even know how many years.
Our good friend though, Native Wayne, that he produced the Underneath It All song. He just came out to this festival we played in Long Beach at the beginning of this tour. He said he was going up to actually see them in the studio to listen to some of the new songs. So apparently new songs do exist.
Yes, yeah.
So
and I think they just said something about it in 2012, which I kind of expected at this point.
Yeah, totally.
But well, that's great. I mean, that's all good, exciting news. I mean, as far as new music from you guys, any ETA as far as when you think that possible we might see a new record from Pepper?
Yeah, we're shooting for summer of 2012.
Oh, excellent.
Gotta get it out before the world ends.
All right, excellent. Well, I really appreciate you taking the time and during your dinner to talk with me.
Yeah,
and
it's all good.
Definitely keep an eye out for new music from Pepper in summer 2012.
Right on, you guys. Thank you.